Today I'm at the randomly picked place out of the 41st Walking Highlights draw. We're back in Somerset, and I must say folks, really excited about this one today. We've got all the colours of autumn. So let's see what the plan of action is. Today I'm in Roadwater in Somerset. I'll be starting around this part of the village, going through these roads and then on to the first footpath along here, all the way down here, and then we'll be turning off for Leighland, going down this bridleway and then stopping off for lunch and hopefully checking out Leighland Chapel, and then we'll make tracks going all the way onto this path, across here and then up into the woods, going all the way along here and then going back into the woods here, following this bridleway all the way back to Roadwater. So join me on my walk to see how I get on. Roadwater is a picturesque village situated in the heart of Exmoor National Park. Known for its charming rural setting, Roadwater offers a peaceful retreat surrounded by lush landscapes and rolling hills. The village was formerly known as Road and had a mill by 1243. During the 18th and 19th centuries, there were a large number of mills set beside the Washford River. Manor Mills survives and has been designated by English Heritage as a Grade 2 listed building. Singer Instruments has been located in the Exmoor village of Roadwater for 30 years. The design and manufacture laboratory robotics for cancer research, exporting to over 60 countries across the globe. Well, here we go. So we're just walking down Church Street. Got a couple of roads to go down before we get to where we need to be on the first path. So folks, this was recommended by Eileen and Michael that I met just before. The old mineral line, there it is. They did say try and go on that one, so it seems to be on track of where I want to go. I love these buildings, look at this. The architecture, the stonework, just such a lovely vibe about this village. It's just exciting to explore around here. This is Harper's Lane that we've just gone on to, mineral line again, so we'll follow that. Nature really at its best here, isn't it? You can hear the rushing water as we had Storm Claudia last night or yesterday. Look at that running water, look at that. This is a lovely bench, isn't it? Also decorated with the leaves. It says in loving memory of Clive J. Britton between 1954 2014. And then just sort of going round a slight bend, and this is pretty much flat, to be honest. So far this caters for a lot of people if you're deciding to just have a little bike ride along here, or yeah, just an amble. There's a squirrel just running up the trees here, as you can see. And then you've got some horses over there, look. And you've got another footpath here, so there are lots of paths that will just sort of branch off. This does look pretty though, doesn't it? But you can see how much the water level has gone up. I absolutely love these letterboxes. I love them to bits. And if there was an opportunity to have one of these, I would not say no. Absolutely love them to pieces, these American letterboxes. Now the whole point of building this mineral line in the first instance was to take iron ore from the mines up in the Brennan Hills and transport that all the way to Watchet Harbour. And now this has become a road which cars go back and forth on. We can just experience and explore the place. Right, look, we've just discovered this little honesty shop, and you can see, look, the stuff they've got here. Bags, it's got some games, you've got some jars, you got a lampshade, you got a coffee maker, I think it is, DVDs, got absolutely everything. What a community thing to do. As much as I could have hung around here for a bit looking through stuff, I needed to crack on. And again, more options. So if you want to go up the hill, Wood Advent Farm, half a mile. You've got Stamborough, quarter of a mile. Brilliant. Make it your own here. Right, so I'm going to be turning off Mineral Line. We're going to go to Leighland, which is quarter of a mile. So yes. Now you might have to be a bit careful down here. The leaves, the slope, there's not much grip here, so just be careful as you go down here. But yeah, we'll see all the leaves carpeted. And yeah, so here you can tell how the water's rushing past here. But anyway, we want to get up this hill. We've got some ferns out as well. The ferns have come back, which for me feels a bit early, doesn't it? But you know, it is happening and things are changing. I'm walking up here with these high banks and very close to you. It almost feels like you're in the Eden Project, doesn't it? Well, as you can see, we have really got a progressively thick carpet of leaves going on. So that's how we're doing. And we followed the red line to get down to here. So this is a good test for the new walking boots, the Berghaus ones, for, you know, the grip up here with the leaves. It's quite a slant up here, certainly getting the cardiovascular works going. But they're doing well so far, very supportive, and yes, another bit of terrain to test them on, isn't it? So we're back into the open again. Just got to mind there's a bramble right in the middle there, so don't let that take you out. Yeah. Well, so far it's been a perfect conditions for walking. Cool. A refreshing feel in the air as well. That's a horrible view, isn't it? And there you go, there is the chapel, Leighland Chapel. And what I'm hoping to do is find somewhere relatively dry, which is going to be a bit tricky at the moment, but I'm sure we'll find somewhere and have our lunch. Right, let's go through into chapel. Can you get in today? Let's have a look. Oh, you can. Well, we welcome all visitors here to look around the church, to sit quietly or spend some time in prayer. Please respect the building. If you're wearing muddy or grassy boots or Wellingtons, please would you leave them in the porch before you come in? Thank you. Yeah, I am a bit like that, but I might just peer in a minute. But yeah, it's not open. Anyway, nice to just visit here anyway, isn't it? Just going to explore a little bit around here. Yeah, there's no sort of bench to sit on next to the chapel, so just having a look about and then deciding where to sit. Well, this is St Giles Church private car park, so I think, to be honest with you, I'm going to eat my lunch in here. I've got some tarpaulin to put down. That'll do for the minute, I think. Right, let's get the tarpaulin out. Okay. Very handy to have it. For example, like a day today, you know. Okay. Right, so what have I got in the lunchbox today? I've cheated today, I'm afraid. I went to Marks and Spencer's, M&S, Marksies, whatever you like to call it. I have got, first of all, I've got a peach and raspberry fruity water. I have got a spinach and falafel wrap. Now, I don't normally have wraps, do I? So that's a nice change. And then I've got some Pipers, cider vinegar and sea salt crisps. So yeah, that's quite a premium crisps. And I've also, I look a bit more healthier, I have got Pink Lady apples, just to keep me going, so got the balance there, hopefully. Right, I'm going to crack on, so I will catch you in a bit. Okay, just got up, feeling energised again, but the weather's coming in a bit. It's getting a bit drizzly, and just over there, I mean, we've had mist since we've been here, but yeah, it feels like it's coming in a bit, so we've got to crack on really. So right, so coming out of St Giles private car park, got to go close to where the chapel is, then there's the footpath which will take us down to the route back. So yeah, so today's not a huge long walk, but it's actually nice to have a shorter one for a change, because I know other people have been saying, can you do some shorter walks? I think that's a great setter, isn't it? Or maybe not, because I think maybe a great setter has a longer coat, but anyway, that's my guess for this dog. Yeah, so public footpath, Pit Mill Farm, 1/4 mile. So yeah, we'll go through here, and there is a bit of a worn path going down here, so presumably this is the way to go. But you're getting a bit of Bit of spitty rain going on at the moment. Bit nice to get going again, get a bit warmer, because when you sit down in this time of the year, you do feel a little bit colder. And after all that, there's a bench around the other side of the chapel, and look, it had that view. Never mind. Right, back to leaf carpet territory, as we go straight into it, right into the deepness. We've got the signs here. We have to go this way because that will take us back to the direction we came in originally. Right, well, we're certainly getting into a lot of this at the moment. You know me, I always seem to end up kicking a big pile of leaves at this time of year, so maybe this will happen in a minute. But this is it. This is a real adventure down this little bit, isn't it? So I should be alright with this trunk. It's not going to knock my head. Nope, all clear. So bit of a slope down, and then got a little sign here. What does that say? Oh, yeah, Samaritan's Way, southwest. Don't think we've come across that one, have we? In our adventures, but let me know if we have. You can hear the sound of the water really rushing through down here somewhere. Just, yeah, car going along here. Oh wow, look at this. I would say this is probably, I reckon it might be my favourite view, you know. That is awesome. And you've got like that bit of mist just above those trees there. And it's quite a bit of on a slant here, but of course, you don't worry too much about that. You really don't. Well, that's the reason why I've decided to come back to Exmoor, because it's great to be able to show you more and explore this place together. And then a shot looking back. God, look how bright these apples are. I wonder what variety they are. And loads of them. It's just unusual, isn't it? No leaves and just apples. It almost looks like they're Christmas baubles or something. Yeah, this one's hanging over a bit, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it, but it looks quite a good one. But God help us. Hang on. Oh, that was a good catch, wasn't it? Not to big myself up. Yeah, looks all right. Might be a bit flowery, mightn't it? But yeah. Right, I'm going to go in for a bite, believe it or not. I'm really surprising myself here. Oh, that's quite nice. Yeah. Tastes a bit like gala-ish, like a I don't know, not like a pink lady, but very sweet. That is very nice though. Surprising. I didn't think I would do that, but there we go. We've done it. Right, here we go. Just a bit of a slope here, so Right, there we go. Always make sure that's on. Lock the gate. Right. Right. Oh, stickle path. That's cool. Restricted byway. Right. I think we need to go this way because obviously there's no footpath that way. So yeah, there we go. We'll go this way. Stickle path, eh? 2 1/3 mile. So yeah, just going down this bit, and yeah, we'll be looping round shortly, and we need to get back a reasonable time at the moment because obviously the days have been drawing in, haven't they? But it still blows my mind how straight these pines can be. Look at that. They're like tall growing rulers, aren't they, with branches and leaves or whatever. Not leaves, but pines. Right, we actually have a sharp turn, so we're nearly going back on ourselves because that's where we've come, but we've got to go that way. But I tell you what, I'm very intrigued about stickle path, so maybe that will go in the hat at some point, so maybe stay tuned to find out. Anyway, right, we've got 1.5 miles to go. Let's do it. So you've got your signposts here, plenty of choice. Roadwater, so that is the mineral line again, but we're going to go up here, which is, it does say Chigley, excuse my pronunciation. It takes us up on a bridleway and then it should take us all the way back up that way towards Roadwater. And when you're around here, or you live here, I mean, you get your own milkman. So this path is going off a bit, but I'm hoping, as I say, it should be going this way and then up that way and then onto the bridleway. So I'm keeping my eyes peeled at the minute because we don't want to go to Chigley. That's it, isn't it? Chigley. Yeah, so this is the sharp corner, hopefully. Yeah. Yeah, oh, crikey, we got to get all the way up there. Well, I certainly burn off lunch. Yeah, maybe it's not all the way up there. From the map, on footpath map, it doesn't look like it's too much of a big climb, but there we go. Got the rushing water you can hear in your left ear. Well, it's 3:47 and like always, time just zooms by when you're having fun. But yeah, I think time wise this is going to work out just right, this loop. Nice to do a loop again. Feels like we're nearly on level ground, but just a little bit more of a climb. And the sound of birds as well. The robin, obviously happy to live here. Yeah, so this is the bridleway we've got to, and that goes to obviously Chigley. And this is the way we want to go back. So it's got a bit of a mist in here, can you see? Mist in the trees up there. Maybe that's the mist we saw over the other side. But yeah, it's time to take this all in. Ah, right, so the signpost down there was pointing here. So I think, to be honest with you, that's quite steep anyway, but it was nice just taking the zigzag that we took. Oh, what was that? Just nearly went in my ear, some insects. But yeah, look at that. Now that's more like it, isn't it? Look at that. Right. Are you ready? Oh dear. Bringing back my childhood memories, that is. Okay, yep. So 1 more mile until we get back to Roadwater. I'm thinking if the pub is open, I might pop in for a pint. There you go. There's blue. And I'll tell you what, the whole way round has been so excellently signposted. Like I say, with the blue paint. And along here, you're just following the fence on the left. But yeah, very good. A view over there, look. I can imagine that you wouldn't hear the water so much, like if it hadn't been raining so much yesterday. Yeah, it's delightful today. Really enjoyed it. This bit's really pretty, isn't it? You've got the wine red type colour there. You know, you've got all this bits of like orange and green and, you know, tan, and it's great. You've got the ferns there, the dark red, all blending together. You've got the yellows over here as well. Got mind ahead in case you're a bit taller than me though. But yeah, and then we're going back into another segment of the walk with looks like a lot of leaves. But again, it's just such a pretty area to be in at this time of the year as well, isn't it? Just trying to work out what these trees were in here. Any ideas? Drop me a comment on the video, because it's always great to hear from you all. Always look forward to it. Looks like we're coming up to an area of Christmas trees. Maybe not Christmas trees as such, but so that's how we're doing. Just catching up on progress and signal. It's been really good round here, to be honest, even in Roadwater itself. The daylight is certainly fading now. I think I noticed that maybe last time when I was in Exmoor. You can hear pheasants, you can hear blackbirds at the moment. The blackbirds sort of giving their warning calls. Obviously they're trying to settle down in the location they've decided on for tonight. So the picture that you're getting here is a little bit blurry, but it's just the fact that it's trying to lighten up the light, but it is a little bit darker than what you're seeing, I would say. This is an interesting gate, isn't it? Right, let's put my hand through here and see if we can open it. There we go. There's a bit of a step here, so don't trip over, but Yeah, that's certainly going to stop all the wildlife getting through, isn't it? Well, apart from the birds, obviously. And there we have it. And you can get a big, I've got a big whiff of chimney smoke, and there you go, right straight ahead. And we're about any second now touching back down in Roadwater. Here we go. There we go. So I'm going to head to the pub, hopefully it's open, and give you my final thoughts for today. There we go, the walk is complete. I did 5.93 kilometres in the end. Unfortunately, the pub was closed, so maybe another day I'll come back and we could visit that pub. But it's all good, you know. To be honest with you, I've really truly loved being here. You know, as soon as I arrived, everyone was just so friendly. It was great meeting Eileen and Michael, as they suggested walking along Mineral Line. And it turned out that was actually part of the plan I had, was to go that way. So perfect. But Roadwater has such a community spirit. It's just great. They have a lovely village hall, they have a cafe, they have the pub, they've got a field here for recreational use as well. But the charm of the buildings and everything about it, it's just wonderful to visit here, you know. But I could keep talking about the village itself, but of course we're here to talk as well about how the walk was. In terms of the terrain, Mineral Line is nice and flat. You're walking along a road, and this is just suitable for everyone. Honestly, it is suitable for everyone. I saw a lady earlier with her dog and a pushchair going along there, so you know, it's brilliant. And of course, this time of the year, I love autumn and the colours. Great to see the colours again. I've been waiting all year to see all this, but just absolutely stunning, really is. And then of course, when we went to Leighland Chapel, it wasn't great to stop off there and find somewhere to eat lunch, and then walking back along the woods. But oh yeah, of course, the view that we saw as well, you know, when we were making our way back, that was absolutely stunning. And of course, that's the reason why we come back here, because of Exmoor being such a stunning national park. In terms of signal, really good actually. No, I don't think that there were any black spots, so you could keep checking how you're doing. To be honest with you though, the signposting was spot on, absolutely brilliant. You know, you were kept in the loop with how you're doing. There was, you know, the blue blue painted posts and signs, and all the opportunities of going different ways as well. You know, multiple choices, really great. In terms of seating, really isn't a lot. Like I say, you could bring your own tarpaulin, or you could always just bring one of those foldable stools that you could pack into your bag, that kind of thing, because you don't want to let that put you off that there's lack of seating here on this this path, this route we took. Parking, great, brilliant. You can park along Roadwater You can park in the village hall. I love that building, by the way. I think they've modelled that, well, they've probably modelled that, and also maybe the cafe building. It almost feels like a cafe or a building in the mountains in Wales. So really great architecture. Just every building here has its own unique character and everything. So getting here, really straightforward, to be honest with you. So going from Tiverton, go through Bampton, and yeah, really quite straightforward, to be honest. No issues with that. Now, I've been to Exmoor a few times before, so highly recommend, folks, if you enjoyed today's video, definitely check out those other videos on my channel. I'll put one example there or down there for you, so you can check that out in just a moment. So there we go. And also really surprised myself with trying an apple off a tree today. That really was something I wasn't expecting to do at all, but there we go, it's happened. All sorts of fruit we've been trying, haven't we, folks, this year on different videos. But there we go. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't subscribed, please consider to do so. It's completely free. Yeah, just press the subscribe, and it helps me out a lot. Really does, to keep making videos for you. Anyway, there we go. Thank you for watching, and join me on another walking journey very soon. And also, just a side note, keep a lookout for the next draw, because there are going to be some more places going in. Very excited to bring this to you. Really excited. I'll see you on the next journey very soon. And it's bye-bye from me in Roadwater.